maaliviivalta vielä tilanne, mutta ei auta. Paatelainen ei osu palloon, ei siihen osu kunnolla moni muukaan. Sitten pelastus maaliviivalta, Moilanen on edessä ja
Hey guys, what is up? It's Rooster here, and I bet you guys didn't expect to see this one, at least on this channel, which is my main gaming channel, which is the place where I haven't ever done Football Manager stuff. And the initial plan was not to do it, but my good buddy BootFM told me into it, and it's his fault. So you can put all the complaints in his way. The initial plan for me was to simulate FM to see if Finland could ever get to either European Championships or World Championships, because we've never been to, and probably won't on my lifetime in real life. We don't know, but yeah, that was my initial plan, to simulate and maybe make one video about it. I told Boot FM about it, and he said that he would love to see a video series about somebody doing Finnish football, telling people about Finnish football, and at the same time doing build a nation kind of thingy. And I first thought about it, and it was kind of interesting. And one of the main reasons I stopped doing YouTube for Football Manager YouTube stuff was that I didn't have a save. I was really into that. I could invest the time and the other things I need to make a YouTube stuff. So yeah, but this felt that this is something I really know about Finnish football, know all the stuff here. So this could be something that wouldn't be that much taxing on my part, because I got other stuff to do also. So yeah, can't spend like a huge amount of time on YouTube. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, this is like the premise, so you guys know why I'm back and why I'm doing this series about building a nation and building a team, and the national team eventually at some point. Here we are. Welcome to Finland, land of thousand lakes and god-awful football. What is really amazing, that the Finnish Football Association was actually founded 1907, which means that it's over 100 years old. And what have we got in 100 years? Basically nothing. Finland has never been into World Cup. It never has been into European Cup. And none of the Finnish clubs have reached very high levels of European play. The HJK Helsingin Jalkapalloklubi actually went to group stage in Champions League back in the day, but haven't actually had any amazing events for Finnish football, even though it's a 100 years old tradition. And I'd say that the glory days of Finnish football, you could say, were in the 90s, where players like Litmanen, Hypiä, Kolkkatainio, Johansson, Niemi Jääskeläinen, Tihinen, Forsell, and some of the others were actually doing pretty well under Roy Hodgson and Richard Möller-Nielsen before him. Finland was playing a rigid defensive kind of football, playing for the result, but still relied heavily on, for instance, Jari Litmanen to pull something out of his hat. And we were quite close. And actually the video clip at the start of this video, the kind of like intro, that's from the Finland-Hungary game. And Hungary was 1 point ahead Finland in the table. And if Finland had won that game, Finland would have gained a place in the playoff, the two-leg playoff game for European Championships in '98. But the goal actually you see is the equalizer from Hungary from the dying seconds of the game. and it's actually voted for the most devastating sports event on Finnish history. So yeah. So yes, this is Finland, 75th on the world rankings. Some of the key players: Radecki, Moisander. Roman Abramenko is actually banned for drug use for 2 years, so don't know about that. Like a couple of couple players playing in good teams, but not that much. And that has been the issue of Finnish football, is that the players don't get to Europe, or they go to Europe too early, or go to Europe in bad places. I mean, people just take the money and go to play for a team that they don't have much chance to get into the lineup, so they just sit in the bench, I think, and don't get the playing time, which is really really needed to actually develop your players. So what we're gonna do for this save, what my initial plan is to, I'll take the reins of HJK, Helsingin Jalkapalloklubi. And I'm just going to take the clubs here. And this is the most prestigious club in Finland. This is basically the Maribor of Finland. This is basically Juventus of Finland, or Rosenborg of Finland, when Rosenborg's really big in Norway. It's the most prestigious, the biggest, the brightest. So, 27 times they have won the Premier League in Finland. So yes, and they got like everything in place. They got the good facilities. What I need to do is I need to upgrade the youth facilities so I can start growing up good players, so to speak. So that's why I'm taking Helsingin Jalkapalloklubi HJK as my team to try to to build this nation. I could have gone with a team of my hometown, but everything on that team I'll actually show you. This is the team from my hometown, Kuopio Palloseura, which I actually played in my Finnish Legends save in Football Manager 2016. But I think with the time we have until 17 depletes and runs out and FM18 comes out, this would be too much, I think. And the other thing is that I'm not actually a supporter of Kuopio Palloseura. I supported and played for the other team, and therefore it's kind of like my arch rivalry, to be honest. But yeah, I take Helsingin Jalkapalloklubi as my team to going forward, and as you can see, past winners, it's pretty one-sided, and that's not the case here. To be, I don't care about domination or stuff like that. I just care about bringing players up and try to bring players to the national team, and trying to uplift the status of the league. And that's going to be a hard work, and that's what you are going to see in this save Build a Nation. But yeah, I think this is the premise video in general. What we're gonna do is that probably do a video like in a week, and I play this game. So occasionally we're gonna see games, and I think like news and stuff. I really haven't figured out how I want to do it, but we are concentrating on maybe sometimes go for how the national team is doing, do a national report. I'm really not sure, but we will see. But I think this is for the starters, and hopefully you guys had some bit of info in this video and about what the save is going to be, and hopefully you liked it. But until next time, you guys take care.